up? Bangers Mash here. You already know what it is. Preaching Preacher, final episode 13, end of the road, season finale.
Season finale. So we got young Jesse sitting out in front of, is it Angelville?
I think it's Angelville.
I always want to say like Anvil, but that's where he's from.
No, Anvil's where he's from. It's Angelville.
Well, yeah, that's where he was like
or something like that.
Preaching. So he's sitting out in front of Angelville or whatever.
Grandma's house.
Yeah, the freaking, I don't even know the last name because it's French. It's like
I don't even know.
Oh, you said it yesterday and now I can't.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Okay, so he's sitting out.
French last name.
Yeah, he's sitting out there and he's like telling people to come check or come see his grandmother because she performs miracles or some BS.
Yeah.
On that.
Pretty much he just hustles people into going to see his grandma.
Well, no, like there's like a fee for entering, so he's like taking the fee, and then he's also kind of robbing people. Takes like someone's like wallet right off them.
Yeah.
And then freaking
the brothers show up in like.
I don't think they're not brothers.
I always just thought they were brothers.
No, because in the comic they're just kind of.
I always thought they were his brothers. Okay, well, I don't know. The two dudes.
They're just these guys that are, like, there with the grandmother.
The enforcers show up, and they all, like...
Give us the money.
Not even. He's just, like, out the window, and then he's just, like, gives him the money. He's just like, that's all I got. And then he gives him the wallet, and he's all like, I'm gonna break your motherfucking arm. And he just starts breaking his arm.
Yeah, and gives him, like, his sack lunch, and he's just gonna sit out there even longer.
Yeah, and then...
Well, he gets pissed off after he gets, like...
arm wrenched.
All wrenched up and fucking kicks the chicken that's been bothering him.
Yeah.
The chicken dies, and then you see him kind of like running away. Wait, I thought he was running away.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's leaving, and this is like the first, you know, his...
So he's like, running to grandma.
Yeah, he ends up running to her and fucking pulls out the chicken, or shows her the chicken, and she's like, there's a price that must be paid, or everything has a price.
Everything has a price, yeah.
Okay, so then... Fast forward.
Cass and them, they're all like ready to leave. He's just kind of like, I guess like folding laundry or some shit, and then he like sees Dennis's computer. You noticed something I didn't know on it.
It's called Les Enfants du Sang, which is...
Les Enfants du Sang, I don't know.
And that's Children of Blood, and that's part of the... It's part of the comic.
Yeah.
And it don't want to get into much, but it's a bunch of people want to be vampires.
Yeah, you're a little farther than me, so...
Yeah, so like it actually says it on the computer, and I was like, I know what that is, right?
Reference.
Yeah, reference. So then freaking Cass is there, and I think, no, he doesn't have the dog out yet. Him and Tulip are talking, and she's gonna go and pick up the stuff, and it ends up being like SPF 100.
Yeah, it's a bunch of sunscreen.
And a bunch of shit. And
she sees some, like, pregnant chick. Or no, she's got a kid or whatever. She's all crackhead looking. And she's, like, stealing Huggies. So, like, Tulip's just like, oh, as she's buying this shit.
Well, the guy was kind of being a dick to her. And she ends up just kind of, like, knocking him out. And, like, takes the money out of the register. Here, take this money. And she just, like...
runs off all scared.
Doesn't take the money, so she was kind of like, well, that was fucking pointless.
And she's like, and I'm the bad one.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. I love how I always do the Tulip.
Now, does it jump to freaking Eugene?
We'll just say it does, because I don't know, I think it jumps to Eugene and Hitler.
Oh, no, you know what? Prior to all this, freaking Jesse, I think it jumps to Jesse.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. We missed a part. Jesse and them, Hairstar are all like, we need to get your acceptance speech, and he gives him like some cape or something. He's like,
he's supposed to be
confidence.
He's supposed to be performing a miracle.
Yeah, and he's like trying to dress them all up, all theatrical, and he's like, I ain't doing it. And then instead they set up something where he's all gonna perform a miracle in front of like.
Well, he's in front of like
a group of kids
and nuns, and Hairstar has. Like, he just had, like, his phone sitting on, like, the tripod, and he's about to film it.
Yeah.
And then, oh, my God, there's a Bolivian
was it, like, Armenians break in or something like that with, like, machine guns?
Yeah, and fucking, they're like, get behind the desks, and then he tries using the word, and for some reason, the word's not working, and it has to do with that piece of his soul that's missing.
Yeah.
I don't know. So fucking, he ends up, like, actually just, like, kung fu fighting them.
Yeah.
And then Hairstar puts it on, like, he, like, literally puts it onto YouTube. And then he's just like getting hits, and
he's
he's
like, "Oh, it's trending already."
Yeah, it's trending, and
you're gonna be on Jimmy Kimmel.
I know, like they kept saying Jimmy Kimmel, and it's like, shut up.
Oh no, I love Jimmy Kimmel.
No, but it was just like Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Kimmel,
yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll jump to Eugene, and Eugene's escaping from hell.
They're still escaping from hell.
It's just like this fucking like
submarine style latch thing. They just come out of it and like they're booking along. It looks like a cliffside or something.
As soon as they get out and he like shuts it, it's like opening again.
Starts opening
like,
again. Yeah.
No, what's going to escape with them? That's what I was thinking. I was like, I thought something evil was going to escape, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So he's like, take this, go talk to the boatman. He'll blow the horn. Make sure you get across the river, and then they'll put you in a bus and drop you off at the first exit. And then he's like, I don't know, he's like trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
And he kind of like gets freaked out by him.
Yeah.
And I think that's more of like a Hades thing. Like you were saying that you thought it was the Grim Reaper.
It seems like some Grim Reaper-y looking shit or whatever. The guy that like crossed the river Styx shit, I guess.
That's what it is.
That's what it seems more like. Yeah, he blows the horn. He's like, "What are you doing? Don't you're attracting attention." And then it's just like all of a sudden the boat comes. He's
there's no one on the boat. You think there'd be like the boat's just like coming over.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, what's the horn for?" And he's like, it's like, what?
And then like right as he's about to like get in, that weird Saddam Hussein looking chick.
Yeah, the fucking like I don't know. She's like a lieutenant.
They've said her name. I just can't remember it.
I think of her as like Lieutenant of Hell.
Oh, she looks like the Saddam Hussein female version. So that's just kind of what I was like in my mind associated with just.
And she's like, "You're not leaving," and then all of a sudden, fucking thwack, Hitler hits her with like that weird ass like horn.
Yeah. Well, no, the death guy is all like, "You don't have jurisdiction here. I say he can go." And she's like, "No one's ever left hell." And then just like
shoots him with a crossbow.
Yeah, and she's all like, "God's gone," and goes all Van Helsing on his ass.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Then fucking Hitler hits her, and then they're like,
"You need to come with me," or whatever. And
he was like, "No, I belong here." That's
and then he's all like, "You've changed."
Okay.
Hitler, you've changed.
Hitler,
so then he basically saves Hitler.
It's kind of.
Yeah, I guess. I think it cuts back to like Cass and them.
Oh, it doesn't jump to them being on the bus.
It doesn't. No, it jumps back to I think Cass and them.
Cass is there.
Where him and Dennis, and the dog.
Yeah, he has the dog, and Dennis wants the dog back, but we know like Dennis is really I don't know like.
He's gonna eat it?
I don't know if he's gonna eat it, but he's just like...
Or drain it of its blood slowly or something.
He's kind of a cruel person since he's become a vampire.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Are you gonna behave, Dennis?" And he's like, "Are you going to behave, Papa? Papa?"
Yeah.
And he like, "I don't think I'll be able to behave with you here, Dennis," and fucking like just throws him outside, and he boils...
Yeah, he just like Sparta kicks him out a window and just like... holds it closed and you can just see him burning alive.
Although I jumped a bit before because Cass is in there smoking crack.
Oh yeah, he is smoking crack. Yeah, so Cass is like...
And he there's like one vision where...
Because he saw whatever it was on the laptop, he's obviously like conflicted. So he's just sitting there smoking crack. And then Tulip comes in and is all like, "Are you smoking crack?"
No, she's like, "We're gonna do it if we're together. We're gonna do it." And then like they kind of end up making out, and he bites her neck.
Yeah.
And then
it was just a dream.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she's just like, "Are you smoking crack?" And then he like this time he's just like, "Yes."
And she's just like, "Okay then."
Okay. Just like it like doesn't care he's smoking crack.
No.
Trying to think what else.
Well, then it freaking. Then it jumps...
I think is it when they're trying to... Oh, no, yeah, it jumps back to Hitler and them. They're on the bus.
It might jump back to Hitler, and then he's like, "That's a nice hoodie."
Yeah, he's got like a hoodie on, like a pink hoodie. Or something like that.
I don't even know. They're on that freaking like distant voyages or something. Like
the same one that like Fior and LeBlanc, like...
It's the same bus that takes you to hell.
Yeah.
That also takes you anywhere you want to go, I guess.
I guess, yeah. So they get off or whatever, yeah, and then they're just kind of...
He's kind of talking to Hitler like, "What do we do now?" And Hitler just kind of like takes off.
Straight up books.
He's just like, gets hit by a fucking...
car or whatever, and then gets up and just like starts running again.
He's kind of like limping, and then he like
crashes
into somebody, and it's just like, okay then.
Yeah.
Like, I guess fucking what's his name's back.
Yeah.
And Hitler is kind of just running around.
Yeah.
Alright, so then fucking before all this, we do end up seeing like the Grail people that have been checking up on you know, Tulip.
Oh yeah.
Tulip,
They're all
Jesse, Cass.
packing up.
They're packing up. And
they're done their mission.
at the same time, Tulip drops this lip chap. That was like the last thing she grabs from before she beats the shit out of the convenience store guy.
Yeah.
She drops the lip balm. Oh my god, there's a little camera.
They've been watching us the whole time, hair starring them.
And then she's just kind of like, she's kind of pissed off, but then it's like, whatever.
Whatever, screw Jesse.
Yeah. And like during the entire episode, like everyone's looking at their phone. Like no one wants to be the first.
Yeah, no messages. And they're all like, they don't want to be the first one to send the text, be like, hey man, I miss you, or whatever.
Yeah, right. So everyone's just being like, really like, I want to talk to you.
Stubborn, yeah.
Stubborn, that's exactly what it is. Fucking Tulip is like, okay, I'm gonna go wait in the car. Cass brings down the dog, and where's Dennis? Oh, he decided not to come.
He's staying or whatever, yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna say goodbye.
To whatever her nuts is, yeah.
And then she ends up seeing that, like, super go-go soul taker book, and she grabs the freaking...
The agent chick or whatever is all just like, oh yeah, and they're all like, she's like, I never told you about Dallas, and they're still kind of friendly, and then all of a sudden like,
she's got the screwdriver, she's got the gun.
The guy comes out of the bathroom and he's just all like happy, all of a sudden he's like, bitch, and then he's trying to pretend to just be like,
you're out of moisturizer, bitch.
Yeah, trying to pretend to be the abusive boyfriend again, and just like instantly ruined.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, and basically, bang, yeah. Fucking shoots Tulip.
Yeah, and at first I was like, oh, what happened? But I guess like she was the only one with the gun.
Yeah.
So, cut to Jesse's about to get on the plane.
With Harry Star.
And go to the Jimmy Kimmel show. Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah. And then, yeah, he's all like, oh, and he gets a text.
There's a thing from Cass.
So then they like rush back, and then she's all dying.
Right before he leaves, though, he's like, oh, if you stay, I'll give you part of your soul back.
Yeah, and they like, got the part of his soul.
When
and he's kind of like, wait, what?
When you come back, I'll give you...
Yeah.
What?
But yeah, and then, yeah, so there's like Tulip all dying, and Cass is just like, I can bite her.
Yeah, Cass
can save her.
Cass wants to save her, but I think he also wants her to be a vampire with him.
So they can have like vampire love.
Well, no, but then like she'll never die.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Maybe then she won't be interested in Jesse. Jesse ends up just like, let her go.
So you're seeing way more into that than me, yeah.
Yeah, that's just my assumption.
I was just assuming like, oh my god, he just wants to save her, and he's all like, no, let her die.
Well, I don't think Jesse approves of the blood drinking and all that.
Yeah.
And I don't think he really wants to be with Vampire Tulip.
Yeah.
So he ends up just like, let her go, and then she's dead.
Well, no, they fight about it. Like, they aren't, yeah,
and he tries to use the word.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Yeah, he's just like, use the word on her. He's like, it's not working.
It's all like crackling or some shit.
Yeah.
And then she's like bleeding out. And then I thought it was going to be like another vision. But then it's the two of them driving her car.
And then she's just like dead in the back.
Yeah, and then it shows the...
And he's all like, you're an asshole, or like Cass just straight out like tells him that he like, hates him.
Yeah, he's like, I hate you or some shit, and he's like, well, you're gonna hate me a lot more.
And then they're like heading down the road towards Grandma's.
Yeah.
Come on, Kat.
So we'll leave it at that, because we're gonna be doing our...
Preacher...
Season 2 wrap-up.
Wrap-up, yeah.
So that's Bangers and Mash. Check us out on VidMe, Twitter, Facebook.
All of that junk. YouTube,
that's the one.
Bangers and Mash Live.
And...
I guess until next time. Fuck off.